A contact list is a collection of subscribers or contacts. If you will, there are three ways to import contacts. One, under contact, if you go to add a contact, you can enter contacts one by one. If you have a lot of contacts, then it can be very tedious. So you can import those contacts from a file, as this option shows. A third way to get contacts onto a contact list is by letting the contacts simply do that themselves. You can place a web form on a website and let people subscribe as they and let them handle that themselves. And so Online Outbox lets you do that yourself, create a form. So we're going to go over here to Forms, going to create a website form, and you'll see here we are going to be walked through basically a web form wizard. So we'll have several options here and over a few pages. Not as hard as it looks. We'll show you exactly how to do this for a subscription website form. First, choose a form type. We have subscription here, but we could also choose different forms. Unsubscribe, modify details, send to friend. Now it's important to note that each email contains a link to unsubscribe. So if a subscriber gets an email, they no longer wish to receive that email, they can click that link in the bottom of the email that says unsubscribe, and Online Outbox will automatically handle that unsubscription for you. But if you do want to also make a form available on a website that allows people to unsubscribe, you can do that here. Modify details. If somebody's email address changes, you can create a form that allows them to do that, and then send to a friend, where the person could click that link in the email, send to a friend, and it would take them to a web page that would allow them to enter their friend's email address. But right now we're just talking about subscription forms. We're going to name this form subscription. Next option asks, do you want to send a thank you email? This is a nice touch if people are just subscribing to an email newsletter that you're regularly going into and scheduling. That's fine. If you are signing people up to receive autoresponders, you may want to double check this because you don't want them to receive a thank you email and then automatically receive a autoresponder as well. But since we're just talking about email newsletters at this point, we'll leave this checked. Email new contact details to you. In the beginning, this may be a good idea just so you can make sure that the form is functioning correctly. Otherwise, once your site is getting tens of thousands of hits a day, you may want to keep your email box a little bit cleaner. So totally up to you, your preference. Advanced options. We can choose a few different form designs. Classic white is really simple and plain, so we'll leave it here for now, but feel free to play around with that. Email campaign format. Do we want to allow the contact to choose when they subscribe, or do we want to assume either HTML or text? Up to you. If you do allow the contact to choose, a form field will be automatically added to your form that we're generating here that allows the contacts to select that. Use CAPTCHA form security. I highly recommend using this, and that way you prevent automatic robots from filling out your form and inundating your contact list here. So next we're going to choose the contact list that we want to assign this subscription form to, and we only have one in here, so that's what we will check. We'll see when we check this box, some custom fields automatically appeared below, and this is asking us which custom fields do we want to track. So maybe we want first name because we want to address them as dear Sam or dear John, whatever. And maybe we want to track get their zip code. So we'll check that as well. Last name, maybe that's not important to us for the purposes of this form. Change field order. And this box here is drag and drop, so we can, if we want to change the way this looks, we can simply drag that to the order of the form fields that we want that to display in. So email address will be first, then first name, then zip code, then contact format, which is HTML or text. Next we're going to select Next. This will take us to a page where we start to create this interaction with the user. So for the form display options, for the confirmation page. Now when you create a website subscription form, that person is going to have to opt in to receive your email newsletter. So their first interaction here, as soon as they enter their information into the form and hit subscribe, they will be taken to a page that may look something like this. Your email subscription is almost complete. An email has been sent to the email address you entered. In this email is a confirmation link. So once they click that link, then they will be activated on your contact list. So right now at this point, when they get this page, they are on your contact list, but they're not active. So if you are adventurous or a web developer, you could actually design a page and on a website, and you'll see here that I can just enter that URL, whatever page I want to send somebody to, and then present that message in a completely branded format that matches the rest of your website. Thank you for subscribing, and then take this instructions to check your email, click that next link. But I'm just going to leave this here because it's simplest. So that will be the page that the user experiences. Then we can also set the email that goes out. Once they enter that form, they're going to enter their data and then hit subscribe. Then they will receive this. See what the email says at this point. Please confirm your subscription. Thank you for subscribing. To finalize, please click this confirmation link below. Then it will have this link. They can click that link, and upon clicking that link, like I said, they will be activated on that contact list. So this is the HTML format. It has that link embedded in the text. If somebody does not receive HTML emails, they will get this in text format, which this is what that would look like. So that's what that page looks like. This is the email they get. I'm going to go to next. And next, once they have confirmed, once they've clicked that confirmation link, then they're taken to a page that says your subscription is now complete. Thank you for subscribing. And basically, once they click that confirmation link, we have activated their subscription. Again, we could take the subscriber to an existing web page, website address that we've created that tells them this. But again, for simplicity's sake, we're just going to leave this as it is. And then again, we have this ability to interact with the subscriber via email. Your subscription is now complete. If you have any questions, etc. And then so that's the HTML version. Again, here's the text version. Then we're going to click next. So far the person has subscribed. They've been sent to a page that tells them to check their email, click that link. They check their email, check that link, and they're taken to one more page that tells them they're done. They're now activated. They're an active subscriber. Just in case there's any kind of problems, if somebody mistakenly mistypes their email address, maybe it doesn't have the .com or doesn't have an @ traditional email format, then we can display that error to them and allow them to go back and fix that error. So this is the error page option, and so they if they do have an error in their data submission, they will be taken to this page. So this is the error page. There's not really much to set, but again, if we do want a branded experience for that subscriber, then we could create a page on our website and list that information there. So we'll click Save now, and Online Outbox has automatically generated this code for our website. So we can click in here, copy, and then paste it into an HTML, into our HTML page, or if we're using WordPress, we can paste that into a plugin, etc. So that's kind of how that works. So that's it for this point. That's really how easy it is to create a form that you can add to your website for subscriptions.